We all scream. All right. Let's get this show on the road.
Is it supposed to rain today?
It is raining.
Ew.
Like currently?
Yeah.
That's disgusting. It's supposed to snow.
Yeah.
What? Oh, it's not that. It's only supposed to snow until 5.
Okay.
Okay, Kipp, go.
All right. Are we good?
No.
We're good. Okay, everyone, shut up.
You shut up.
Well, okay, that's not nice.
Swallow, Kipp.
Bro. You
Welcome
started
to the second episode of TOG. Disclaimer: we are trash people and are unqualified to talk about the topics that may come up. We are just a group of friends that came together to make some memories because we just want to hang out with each other more. Brock, this is the last time Brock's ever appearing on this podcast. Thank you for your contributions of the past, I guess 3 months. Honestly,
Contrary to popular belief, that was just a water bottle.
yeah. I'm Kipp. With me is
Alan.
T.
Me.
okay. The person that said me was Brock, and he's
He's
fucking
back.
He's alive. He's been resurrected.
I don't think I want him back.
You shouldn't
Welcome
have asked
back.
that black mage.
Oh man, I have no idea what the fuck you said. What did you say to me?
I said you shouldn't have asked that guy to resurrect Brock.
I didn't ask. He
Yeah,
just did
being
it.
dead was better.
Why would I want to bring him back?
Don't look at me.
Yeah. He was not the first choice.
I didn't even ask for it. I got pulled out of the afterlife.
I saw him reach into your wallet and grab a credit card and just like PayPal himself.
You have money?
It's news to me.
Yeah, it's news to me too.
I don't know whose credit card that was.
Oh. It wasn't declined, so I guess.
It's not mine.
You know.
I don't have a credit card, so
Hell
Do you
yeah.
really not have a credit card?
no.
I feel like you should have a credit card by now.
I don't really have the need to.
I was gonna say you could do a. One of my buddies says that he does it this way. We basically like prepaid an account.
Yeah, secured.
Yeah, that's
I
the
don't
one.
like those ones.
That's what I have. Well, not anymore.
I
I
mean,
used to
a
have it.
$25,000 car loan is more than plenty to build credit.
Yeah.
Your car's worth that much?
Not anymore.
Not as soon as I drove it off the lot.
Devalued by like 40%.
It's probably the car is honestly probably worth about 16 to 17 in its current state.
That's worth more than both of our cars combined.
But it's got really low mileage. That's the only reason that it's got anything going for it. Apparently, my brother, his fiance drives an Equinox, the Eco one that has the same engine as my Malibu.
Mm.
They blew out a fucking turbo on their way back from Florida.
Ooh.
And I told her, I was like, you know, the Ecos are burning oil really bad, right? And he didn't know that. And I'm guessing that the turbo just didn't get any lubrication.
Which year do they have?
I don't know what year it is. Yours isn't turbocharged, so I don't
No.
think you have the same motor as mine.
No, I have an Eco, but it's not that.
I think his is the trim after yours, because yours is like the 2014 era one.
That's weird that he got the exact one.
Well, I know Equinoxes are so common. But the 2014 era one, his I think is like 2018.
Okay, so they're newer.
Yeah, so it's a little bit newer.
So like our friend.
Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah. Oh god, that was obnoxious.
T's package was top of the line for its time.
Yeah,
And then
It's still really nice.
it's still really nice.
not the trim, I guess the bottle.
Yeah.
is what I meant to say. Yeah, because the trim is the package. That's right.
I
So-
got mine's an extra. Like mine's not the base model. Mine has a package.
I think yours
I
is,
found
yeah.
out that there's a package of the Malibu that has a sunroof.
Yeah.
Mine does.
Why the fuck did the person who bought my car before me was like, yeah, I need bigger rims, more stickers, but not a sunroof.
Some people don't like them.
Honestly, I
Paid $2,000 for bigger rims and stickers.
Uh-huh.
I don't use my sunroof unless I have my dog in my car.
But like, even if you don't use a sunroof, it's nice to have another window that lets light in from above.
After I got rid of my first Cadillac that had a sunroof and bought my second Cadillac with no sunroof, I actually kind of miss having that option.
Yeah.
I never used it often, but
the option.
that those 2 times I did.
So
was
what I miss
really
about the
nice.
Mercedes, because I've had T-tops before with the 300ZX that I had for like 2 months, which was honestly the best out of all of them. I've ridden in a few convertibles. Those are gross. I
don't like convertibles.
They're so ugly and they ruin
want
the
one.
look of any good car. Sunroofs, I only had one, and that was the Mercedes. But genuinely, if I can't have T-tops, I want a sunroof. But like, no one's producing T-tops anymore.
Okay, for those of us who don't know what that means, what's a T-top?
T-tops are where you keep the normal structure of the car, but there's 2 windows that are above the seats in the front, and they have like latches, and you can pull it off, and it makes it like a convertible, but it still has the trim of the car up through the middle.
It's like a Jeep, to where instead of taking the whole back part off, you just pop off the part above the passenger and driver's seat.
It's arguably the best. Yeah, look up 300ZX T-top.
You said you slurred a lot of those words. The
300ZX T-top ZX. Bingo.
I heard him.
Oh.
That's what I think is arguably the best, because the car still looks fucking gorgeous, but
I
you
will
have
tell
all
you.
of that airflow.
There is a T-top that is produced last year or this year.
What?
The Hummer H3.
Okay, fuck off.
$120 car. You
Sed-
could have
I
your
want a
T-top.
sedan. That's a T-top. That's what I want. I when you're in the Jeep, the Hummer, the SUV suburban territory, like, to me at that point, like, those cars are just ugly anyway.
How
Calling my car
dare
ugly?
you?
That's what I want.
I do want it. Like, yeah, those are fucking
I want a
hilarious
Suzuki
cars.
Samurai. Hilarious. I think they're so cool. But trying to find the exact one
Good luck. You have
with
to import
what
it.
I want. Oh no, I'm okay with like a 95. They have.
Okay.
If you go on like Facebook Marketplace,
They're
so
around.
many.
It's just you have to find the one you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
I found one for like 10 grand.
It's not bad.
Yeah, considering, and it was like it looked new.
That's also probably pretty hard to find.
It was orange though.
I mean, Alan's not
If
to
it's-
like volunteer you for it, but I was like, unfortunately, this
he
guy
doesn't-
does know how to do that.
If it's a full car, I can paint a full car. I
Yeah.
can't blend panels. Like one car or one part.
Fuck.
You know
Sorry.
people who could.
I do know people who can.
Honestly,
I'm not worried about that.
blending has to be such a pain in the ass. Like, I feel like just painting the whole car versus just trying to get that perfect fucking match.
They
It's
actually
obviously more expensive to paint the whole car, but
like a
I'd
artist.
probably just paint the whole car, wrap the
Yeah.
whole thing. Just
probably wrap it. Because I think wrapping overall is cheaper than painting, is it not?
Depending on the wrap you get, but typically, yeah.
I was just saying, like, because I think that also obviously depending on the paint as well. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like if you were going like highest quality in both spectrums,
Paint will elapse that.
probably by a
It's-
large margin.
Yeah, because there's a lot of cool things you could do with paint. Because T could probably justify 'cause she's pretty artistic, but paint can get very expensive.
that's just normal paint. Think about car paint. That shit's probably way more expensive.
Because you could have tri-coats, quad coats.
Well, then you have all the sealers and the fucking clear coats and all that shit on top of that
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
Like
You
that.
were just telling me like 2 days ago how your painters at work can't get certain colors because of a specific thing in one of the paints.
Yeah,
I
there's
believe
a
that.
there's a rare mineral, right?
Air quotes.
That's imported from overseas, and
What is it? Cobalt.
I don't know.
they just say rare mineral.
Okay.
Like on the label, it just says rare mineral. It might be cobalt.
Was it blue?
It's in a lot of their like toners and
So it's not like any specific color. That's
No,
like, okay,
yeah,
it's just a variety of.
yeah. So this, I'm assuming one mineral goes into a lot of our newer, a lot of our newer paints.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever he's placing an order, it's like back order, superseded, out of stock, back
That
order,
sucks.
and he's just like pulling his hair out. He's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, are there any alternatives that I can get close to this? But with the amount of like metallic flake in some of the newer paints,
Can you even do an alternative in your line of work? Because don't you technically have to get it to like not factory standard, but like the same thing as it was?
we can get very close. But like a Chevy Malibu, like you brought up earlier, they don't just produce it in one factory. So that's
Right.
we'll just say like 28 factories produce a Chevy Malibu. That's 28 paint variations because they all can't get the same ratio down.
So like there's 28 different variations of white.
Yes.
Okay, so like and it probably
At
is pretty negligible and noticeable difference, but it is a different mixture.
Yeah, and when you place it side by side, you could tell that there's a difference.
Okay.
And that's the bane of my painters. That's
Existence.
yeah.
Is it something that like you guys notice, or is it something that like the layman is gonna definitely be like, that's a different color? Because like
It's-
your ability to catch like a wave in a fender
Yes, I
is
catch
a
physical
lot,
defects.
like
not,
is a lot
not
different
paint
than like
defects.
my ability to look and see a dent. Like you can run your hand along it and you're like, yeah, that's fucked.
There's it's bad enough to where I myself as a person who will adamantly tell people I'm colorblind.
He's not colorblind.
And you're noticing, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not actually colorblind, but it's very hard for me to differentiate shades and like tones and textures. But it's bad enough where I could be like, "Ooh, that's not right."
That's
Go ahead.
also infuriating that they can't get the same fucking color between factories. Like,
it's like-
you would think that would be a pretty easy problem to solve.
Well, it's like asking 12 different people to make the same thing. You're gonna get
But like, why not just have one place make it and ship it out?
that would be probably one really impressive factory because it'd be
Would it
like
just
a
be
worldwide
just-
thing.
Okay, so like, why not? I guess. So wait, you guys mix all paint like in the house?
Yeah,
You don't just get like a fucking thing of white.
no.
No.
Every single car that comes through a body shop gets
No wonder your guys' life expectancy is so fucking low. That alone would raise my blood pressure to a point that would take 25 years off my fucking life.
I love how he's looking at me like I'm the one going through it.
I'm not a fucking artist. What are you asking me to fucking palette colors together? What the fuck is that?
to be they do have tools that help them like a
Yeah.
color spectrum gun where it gets them in the range, but they do
This
hate
sounds
that.
like someone just doesn't want to have a factory that produces paint.
Hold on.
Like this sounds really inefficient.
So you hear how hard it is. Like you can imagine how hard it is to make the paint colors and match the paint colors. They're like the lowest paid.
Yeah, like that's also another fucking conversation there. Like they definitely could be having a factory that makes paint colors that sends you the correct paint colors.
And for this specific shop that Alan works at, there's like 4 body guys for 2 painters.
Also, it's not like the 19th century. Why would I need to ask 12 people to make the same thing when I can have a machine make 12 times the amount of the same thing?
It's a good question, isn't it?
Like, I feel like why the fuck would I just have the human error involved there? That seems like there's some real inefficiencies in that.
Yeah, no. They have their whole mix bank, which is all of their raw toners, and they bust their scale out. They say this variation calls for 0.7 ounces of this one and 12 ounces of this one and 4 fluid ounces of that one, and they mix it all together. They shake it up. They mix it. They do a spray out where they just like spray the color on a blank card. They let that dry. They clear coat it the appropriate amount of times because sometimes your clear coat is tinted. And then
That's another thing.
they get that out. They hold it next to the car. They realize it's not the same color, and they do it again.
After they waited all that time.
After they wasted all of that time.
Yeah,
And then they got like 12 cars backed up because you have all the body guys. They're shoving all their shit on Friday.
And we're all hungry because if you aren't working, you're not getting paid. It's not like an hourly thing. So
Yeah.
all of us are stressing over that as well.
Yeah.
And the painters, they definitely have it rough. You definitely have to have an eye and a mind for this, and appropriate
And time management skills.
Yeah, time management. That's better than saying cardiovascular because your blood pressure is going to be through the fucking roof.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's terrifying. Kipp, what's your dream car?
My dream car.
If you won the lottery tomorrow, what are you going to buy?
And all the money in the world. to buy
Vehicle wise.
This one vehicle. One vehicle.
Probably just get a GTR or something.
What's a GTR?
Nissan GTR.
Kip is brand
Is it going to be
loyal.
white?
Yes.
Are you going to put like a huge white body kit on it, everything?
What kind of GTR?
I don't know.
33, 32, 34, 35.
35.
That's what shows up when you say GTR.
That's a 35.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's like the most infamous one, I guess you could say.
34.
Is it 34?
34
That's
is the most
the Paul
infamous.
Walker one.
Yeah, that's why people want GTRs because Paul Walker.
This is the Paul. The R34 was like illegal in the United States for a bunch of years too because of emissions.
Mm.
And also stock. They outrun almost every police car in America.
Yeah.
But
We all have very drastically different, like, dream cars. I think it's funny.
I'm starting to lose what I think a dream car would be. I could tell you what I would like it to look like because I think it's really cool.
Well, you're
Yours
a
is
body
sitting in
guy.
the- Yours is sitting in the yard.
Yeah.
Fucking snowing?
You're one step closer to your dream car than the rest of us combined.
I won't ever get my dream car.
I think.
I will get mine one day. One day. I'm determined.
Ooh, I don't know if you'd like that, Vision. Hear me out.
Every time you say "hear me out," it makes my blood pressure spike, and I'm
Blood
like, "What
pressure
the
spikes.
fuck are we doing?"
I saw this video quite a few times on this person with their. I'm pretty sure it's their Supra, but I think it's the newest, like Gen 3.
Mach 5.
Yeah, yeah. But they styled the whole car after the the Japanese porcelain, the white and blue. Hear me out. They swapped even all of the lights to LED for blue to match it,
I don't like that.
and they put wheel covers on it that look like tea dishes.
That's cool.
And like the whole thing's white with the like really pretty blue.
I'm assuming somebody hand painted that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that'd be
That would have
old.
taken so long and
Oh,
had
yeah.
that person has to have so much discipline. I couldn't do it.
I'll try to find the video and send it to you three. But it looked so it literally looked like it was computer generated. Like I didn't believe it was a real car.
Some people are determined.
Some people are really determined. And honestly, if I saw it on the road, I'd probably cry. Not because of how pretty it was, but because of how negligent you'd have to be to take something that pretty onto the fucking road.
Yeah.
I still think that cars should be used to go on the road.
Oh, absolutely.
Like don't get me wrong, I understand having a classic and not wanting it to like having pavement princesses, but like they're still vehicles. They still should go from point A to point B.
It should be practical still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, the one I want is practical.
Mm-hmm.
And it can still go in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm looking more forward to the most. Kipp, you had a topic.
Yes, I had a topic.
Had?
My topic is do you guys ever had a game like you finished a game and you just cried after that?
A video game?
Yeah.
No, but I've had multiple books. I've only ever finished like 2 games to completion.
I've had a handful of animes.
So no games then.
I could
Yeah,
definitely like point to some games where I was confused and frustrated, and I probably cried because of how frustrated I was.
Oh yeah, I've definitely cried because of how frustrated, but
I-
not because like overall it was a beautiful game and just like it moved me.
Like the end of Kingdom Hearts, you
That's
beat
probably why he cried.
you beat the game, right?
You need to play Soulfarer.
The credits rolled, and then at the very end, it tells you, "Do you want to load from your last save?" I'm like, did I even beat the game then? What's going on? Where's the conclusion? The conclusion was the credits. I was like, what? But what the fuck? How do you know if I load in, I'm gonna get the last master keyblade? And I was like, I was, oh shoot, I was single digit age, so under 10, probably. And I was
That's
confused.
single-digit age.
And I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
That's
I couldn't
interesting.
tell you.
No. It's the Final Fantasy games for me. I definitely, because I wanted to bring this topic up yesterday, but I totally forgot. But it is definitely those that I shed a tear, but I didn't like full on cry.
Bawl your eyes out?
Yeah, no. But I've definitely shed a tear for those games. I think another one would probably, I think Halo Reach, finishing that campaign story, definitely shed a tear. Like, fucking, you did all that shit for
Nothing.
Yeah, for nothing, basically. Well, we did it for something, but like in my eyes as a young kid, I'm like,
We know that we did it for something. Everyone who died,
yeah,
like Noble Six at the end, he fucking like he set off that last ship, but it's like you're fucking done. Like most of, like a cat died just without knowing anything.
yeah,
Jorge died at least thinking that he did something,
yeah.
but he didn't. Not a goddamn thing. Like
Destroyed one ship just to have like
50 fucking show up right
Yeah.
after. No, Halo Reach is definitely one of those games. I mean, I've talked about Red Dead 2 extensively. That's always one of those games. The first Red Dead Redemption is also up there.
But yeah, it's just like
Assassin's Creed 3 actually had some pretty like that was the end of it. Like actually 4 was the end of all the good writing in Assassin's Creed. But like Assassin's Creed 3 actually had some moments like where the voice actors like got really into what was going on, and you could like feel the emotion that was going on. Like those some of those games were good too.
oh yeah, 100%. Well, I always want to bring up this topic because like I did just finish like Final Fantasy Rebirth.
He wanted to tell us that he cried.
Yeah,
He shows
I have emotions, guys.
What a bitch.
Oh. Now they're all gonna be sucked back up and just like bottled up.
Until the next Final Fantasy release.
Yeah, until
Did you say 2026 or 27?
27 when
I'm surprised Red Dead. I mean, you did. I guess you did like put all the time in for the side missions. I probably Red Dead 2 didn't do that to you.
yeah, no, I definitely felt anger.
Yeah, like you get that. Like it's not like the happiest death ever, but like it is. He does get what he asked for.
Yeah, you get. I did get the feels, but I didn't shed a tear for
No.
it. But I'm like,
Did you ever get that conversation with the nun?
yeah,
You didn't get a tear when he was just like, "I'm afraid."
What part of emotion?
No, I
was
got
still not
that.
understood?
Yeah, like that was probably the one time
Yeah.
I shed a tear at the end of the game. I actually was like crying a little bit
when
Like,
he
that
goes
was-
around talking to people and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh yeah,
But the interaction with Mrs. Downs, just take the money. Just
Yeah.
don't thank me. Then the kid says thank you, and he's like, "Fuck."
yeah. That was the most like where the feels for Red Dead 2 is like when he's trying to make amends before
Yeah.
he dies. That's all. That's basically it.
That's 100%.
Yeah.
All the rest of the game is just building up you actually feeling like you're part of the amends.
Yeah.
Because like you start to realize you're like, oh, I did a lot of that. Like, and some of that was my choice.
Oh yeah, 100%. Me just bringing up this topic is like, I don't really cry. I don't really do any of that, and just for like a game to like, make me shed a tear or two. It's like I'm growing weak in my old age.
I don't
Outer
say you're
Wilds
weak.
almost got me.
Yeah.
The end of that one almost got me. Because like that game actually has a really
Sit.
beautiful philosophical point that it makes at the end of it, where like I can't really describe it without you playing the game, but
Never. I'm sorry.
but yeah, Outer Wilds has a really awesome fucking story to it. A lot of the indie games I find are the ones that have the stronger stories. Like Spiritfarer, hands down, is one of the strongest stories that you can play.
Okay.
I mean, that game was written by psychologists. The game's designed to help people learn how to deal with loss and grief. Like you play as someone who takes over the role of Karen.
I think you've
I've talked about this before.
I've looked it up.
You give everyone their last day and help them make rights in their last rights in their life, and it's a really beautiful game that just teaches you like how to deal with losing people. And yeah, the ending of that game will fuck you up. I mean, the game's designed to fuck you up. That's the point. It's a therapeutic game. But what else have I played that was really good? I don't know if they're like outside of those, there's anything that's really made me cry.
Oh yeah.
But like,
I'm pretty
there's
sure
a lot
like-
of really strong emotions that I've gotten from a lot of games.
Oh yeah.
Frustration,
There's like a few games
much.
that will like make me, shed a tear.
I'm just a sucker for a good story.
Yeah, good
Like,
stories.
I don't
always
care
good.
if it's like a cheap trope that's been used a million times. If you tell it in a way that I'm not like seeing right through it, I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
That's why like I can play through like Immortal Phoenix Rising was like a fucking Breath of the Wild copy, but like it was a different story. It was like with the Greek gods and shit like that. I was like, that was really entertaining. It was the same fucking game, same game, like down to pretty much every mechanic except for the story, and it was good. I liked it. That game even has a good story too. Like it's a pretty typical like hero's journey story of just like learning to accept yourself as a person, but it's a great game.
Yeah, it's like also God of War. Like I didn't.
God of War too. Fuck, dude. That too. The second one fucked me up.
Yeah, did it?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I had feels, but like I didn't.
The whole when he got to see his prophecy, that's what got me. And Brock's funeral got me.
Oh yeah, that one's feels.
That like the funeral was hard. Like that, you actually kind of felt partly responsible for what happened. But when he saw his prophecy and he started to cry, like you're seeing the God of War shed tears, like that's really hard not to cry at. Like that was a great moment, and the guy who acts out Kratos is fucking awesome.
Oh yeah,
Christopher
something.
I can't remember, but yeah, he's fucking one of the sweetest men alive and is an incredible actor.
Oh yeah.
But I've been reading all the rumors about the new one,
Egypt,
which we all guessed.
Yeah, I think they announced it, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't think it's like announced, but I'm pretty sure like the rumors as close to confirmed as we can get.
Interesting. Yeah. Do you guys have any topics you would like to bring up? I thought you had something, T.
I didn't wake up early enough.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Alan, anything? Oh, well, no, okay.
No.
Fuck Alan real quick.
Oh, well.
You missed. We ate. I ate 25 nugs yesterday. Alan ate 27 because.
Just to hurt yourselves? Why?
Well, we were gonna do. We purchased our last episode, right? We were gonna eat 100.
Just to see if we could do it between the three of us.
But
Did I ever
they forgot
send
us
you-
they forgot 40 nugs.
Yeah, they
for-
shorted us 40
Fuck, did they
nuggets.
forget 40?
That's what we said.
They just gave up. They were like, "Fuck these guys."
Yeah, 100.
There's
Are you
there's
fucking-
no way you forget half of the fucking nuggets. They were like, "Yeah, this is it. They're done."
Yeah, so we got 60 out of the fucking 100, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Did I ever send you guys that list of people who were doing like a March Madness thing, and then the people who lost? Like, you had to spend 24 hours in a McDonald's, and what you ate shaved time off of the 24 hours.
No,
And they had like an entire. So I should have sent this to you. It's an entire Excel sheet where it was like, a quarter pounder is 45 minutes. And shit like that. So it's like you could cut off your time, but you had to eat a lot of McDonald's to get out of there before 24 hours. And when you started reading through it, you were like, that's fucking diabolical. I'd be there for 16 hours and fucking 6 of those would be puking. Like, I'll have to see if I can find that list for you. But like, that's kind of what that makes me think of. Like, you're just eating 100 nuggets for punishment. You're going to kill yourselves.
Well, we were all three going to eat it, so it wasn't going to be one person.
100 nuggets each? Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, I couldn't do that. I ate 8.
Yeah.
I said that I could eat 40. 25 was fine. I think I can hit 40 and be fine.
If I hadn't eaten the entire day, I think I could do 30.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't think I could do 40. I genuinely think that I would. McDonald's is just so hard to eat a lot of.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be McDonald's. We just chose McDonald's.
If you choose Wendy's, the nuggets are, what,
Allegedly.
20%
I'd
thicker?
probably do Chick-fil-A.
Oh, interesting.
That sounds like an expensive challenge now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive, but like that is the nuggets that I feel like I could eat a quantity of without fucking hurling it all up.
Aren't they like just sliced chicken breast unbreaded?
No, they're breaded.
Are they?
Yeah.
You can get the grilled ones, though.
You can get the grilled ones,
Oh, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
which would make it a hell of a lot easier.
They're closed today, aren't they?
Yes, it's got the Lord's
It's
Day.
Sunday.
A milkshake from them does sound pretty nice.
Five Guys.
Not the one in town.
Still?
Nope.
Can you quit doing that? Like, I don't know why you feel the need to do that, Sweet.
God damn. Just for everyone, this podcast will be ending at like 1:05. By the way, that's the hour.
We could end it a little early if we need to.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Guys, the energy in this episode is so low.
hey man, like
We're gonna put people to sleep.
yeah, they're welcome. All right.
This is their
Maybe you'll
nighttime
sleep
podcast.
very well this time.
Yeah. This won't come out for 2 weeks anyway, so
That's fine.
So
For those of you sleeping,
start screaming, "Ah! Bloody murder!"
All different octaves.
I've always been afraid of those like 10-hour videos where they're like the sleep fucking
I
ambience.
saw
They
this
just put
one.
like fucking a jump scare like 4 hours into it or something like that. I'm
Oh,
like always
dude.
afraid that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
There
we should do
was-
that one time.
I always check the comments of the video before I actually put one of those on because I'm like, someone's gonna fuck with someone someday and it's gonna actually ruin my sleep.
I'm expecting subliminal messaging while I'm sleeping.
That too. That's another one.
And
Yeah.
I'm with the video. I'm not kidding. I have like a set of 3 that I will play, and I'll rotate them throughout the night, or not the night, but throughout the week. And I can't sleep without them.
There's a couple channels that I really like. That there's one channel that fucks me up. It's a nostalgia channel that has like 8-hour videos, and it's like it's 2012. You fell asleep on a winter night. You guys were playing Minecraft on the server with your friends, and you fell asleep, and you woke up, and it's just like the pause screen on Minecraft playing like the ambience music on like an old monitor and shit like that. It's
The
like
shitty
That's
speakers.
terrifying.
there's like one where it's like it's 2013. You and your boys fell asleep playing Halo 3, and you woke up to the fucking music just playing.
Oh god.
Like it's got a lot of that shit in it. It's like, man, they kind of nail the atmosphere on some of those ones where you're like, man, that feels weird.
Yeah, like definitely like if you did fall asleep while gaming playing those games. I have definitely done that.
Yeah, like the Halo one's a big one. The Halo theme music, man, I've woken up to that so many times at like 3 in the morning.
I'm waiting for the George Lopez one.
Oh my god, that too, dude. Doom, 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 boo, doo, 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 doo.
Mine are Studio Ghibli. I'll take a nap on the couch, and then I'll wake up, and Alan's already put on like 3 different Studio Ghibli movies. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
What the fuck just happened?
where did this come from?
Porco
I didn't do
Roscoe or
this.
Porco Rosso?
Porco Rosso.
Porco Rosso, that one, fuck, man. That's
I
I've
do-
never seen it.
It's the one with the
The pig.
the
yeah.
the fascist pig. Well, he's not fascist. He's fighting fascism, but
Mm-hmm.
that one's a one about fascism. That one's so good. Like that's actually
Think
I
about
think
how long
a
ago
little
it was
underrated.
released.
Yeah, I mean it's about World War II.
Yeah.
It's about Italy's takeover of fascism. They're in Italy, and he's a pig because of his like nature.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not like a pig person. He just looks like a pig because he's like a old, stubborn something like that.
He's not actually a pig. He just has those
Yeah,
characteristics.
he's put as a pig because he has characteristics like it's supposed to look that way.
Oh.
No, it's a really beautiful story though because like he's has like given up from what I understand at the beginning, and then fascism starting to take over, and they try to like convince because he was a World War I pilot, and they try to convince him like you need to help us, like we can't let this happen. And it's a movie just about helping fight fascism in Italy. It's actually a really sweet movie. I did not watch that one till I was like probably until this year.
I still haven't watched Porco Rosso.
Underrated.
There's so
Underrated.
many of them we haven't watched.
Yeah, there's quite a few that I still want to watch. It is tempting for me for Ghibli's 40th anniversary to watch the 4K remaster of Princess Mononoke in IMAX.
You mean we're not doing that?
I do want to do that.
The
I thought that was
4K,
the
yeah.
plan.
Thank God.
I really like that movie. It's
I
a
want them
good
to do that
movie.
with Howl's Moving Castle.
Honestly,
I would die.
if they just take on the challenge of remastering all the classics,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad.
I wouldn't be mad either,
No.
dude.
And it's
not.
it's not changing anything about the story. It's just updating.
There's
the
no
visuals.
need to change it. Like we just have technology now to make them look stunning.
Mm-hmm.
They're like when they were at their time, they were stunning.
Oh yeah,
Like
oh,
those
yeah.
They're
were
still stunning.
They're still beautiful. Fucking.
Mhm.
Are they hand drawn? Do we know that? I have no idea.
I'm fairly certain that they are, but I'll fact check that.
Because the animation is really pretty and really smooth. Like I feel like there has to be an element of hand drawn.
Have you seen The Boy and the Heron yet?
No.
We own it.
Oh,
Please watch
my
it.
God, that is one of the most beautiful like picture movies that I've ever seen, but it's also one of the most disgusting at the same time. And when you watch it, you'll understand why. It is So good. I think I almost cried to that one.
So, here's a more detailed explanation. They do have a hand-drawn focus, Studio Ghibli, particularly under the direction of Hayao Miyazaki, has a strong tradition of hand-drawn animation, where the animators draw each frame by hand. However, with the core animation is hand-drawn, Studio Ghibli also uses digital tools for certain effects, background colors, and color grading to create a seamless blend of transition and digital techniques.
But they are majorly doing hand-drawn animation, which
Yeah.
that explains a ton. Yeah, that's why those movies are fucking stunning.
And they still have such a nostalgic, whimsical feeling.
I'm having a flashback to the start of The Boy and the Heron. That thing was... the first scene in The Boy and the Heron, I think that's what got me. It was rough.
You guys both need to watch Band of Brothers.
What the hell's that?
Yeah, which one's that one?
That's
Who are
it's
you
a World
talking
War
to?
II series.
Not me.
It's
Okay.
1 season long. Yeah. It's 1 season long, and it follows the paratroopers that dropped it on D-Day. It's written by Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg. It's easily one of the best TV shows that's ever been made.
Funny enough, one of my glass guys was one of the... He wasn't one of the guys that dropped out on any specific day, but he was a paratrooper who jumps out of airplanes for shits and giggles.
After watching Band of Brothers, man, 100%. That's what I would have signed up to do. Jumping out of fucking airplanes, fuck yeah.
Yeah, his knees are trash now.
Yep, ruined.
He's like, Alan, can you help me down from this truck bed? I'm like, what? He's like, I was a paratrooper for X amount of years. I can't get down unless you give me a stool. Yep. I'm like, how'd you get up there?
Hey.
I'm not getting you the stool until you tell me how you got up there.
Like, I was on my way to grab him something to like step down to, but I was like,
He was
if you can't get down, how the fuck did you get up there?
He was a paratrooper. Paratroopers can go up at any time. It's the coming down now. That's the hard part. Yeah.
It's just upper body strength.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Honestly, is probably a big portion of it. Like, yeah, you do have to have a lot of upper body strength to jump out of planes. Like, it's...
He was retired for long enough where you could tell that he still had like a really like broad and structured like upper body, but he had like the retirement gut because he's showing up to cut glass out of my cars.
Yeah, he does. He's done with what he was doing.
Like, he's just living life, bringing his kid in his van to see his old man cut glass out of cars. What?
Bringing his kid in his van.
It's a glass guy. He has a lot of equipment. He can't roll around in a car.
Are we sure it's his kid?
Yes, I'm certain that
it's the same kid every time.
Yes, except for one time, but he has like 3 kids.
Except for one time, what?
Yeah, one time he brought a different son.
And you're sure it was one of his kids?
It was a cute story until Brock brought in the reality.
All the kids
things.
looked just like him, except for like younger. So
that doesn't necessarily.
Have you seen the other kid again, or?
I don't work at that store anymore.
Oh.
Every time for my 4 years working there, it was the same people. So
for now.
Sounds like I just saw a red shirt, blue pants. Like, I never saw the kid's face. It just had red shirt, blue
Honestly,
pants.
that's probably what he saw.
he wore the same uniform every day. So probably.
Sometimes he would dye his hair. I thought that was kind of weird, but sometimes it was blonde, sometimes it was brown, sometimes it was black.
No,
I just didn't care enough, you know.
I was like, yeah, you're about the same height, I think.
Dude, there was one dude that was tugging on my jacket, telling me that he couldn't find out how to get home. I just fucking told him to fuck off.
He slipped this handmade fortune cookie to me.
Go back to your dad.
Super sweet. He told me he made it himself, even the fortune inside.
Oh, don't remind me about the fortune cookies. That fucking video that I showed you. Your uncle is going to. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Run.
Fortune cookies are funny. Even the misfortune cookies.
Yeah,
come
those are
as
funny. I've seen those.
black fortune cookies, and they're just mean to you.
Yeah. What time do you guys have to get out of here?
Oh, my mom canceled. She doesn't love me.
Yeah, so I guess
Kipp, we can't hear you.
Yeah, get closer.
I guess that
That was really close. That was really close.
I guess it's all we can do the hour now because T's mom didn't want to hang out.
She doesn't love me anymore.
Her
she
child.
Told me she hated me. That's a joke. That is a strict joke.
Yeah, sure. Joke.
That's right, pretty far. Brock, do you mind passing me those oranges?
Oh god.
Oranges.
Have
Hey.
you tried one? You should try one.
At least I didn't tell
Do
you
you
to
like
pass me the bananas. Kipp loves bananas.
I hate bananas.
You should eat that whole bag of bananas next to him.
Do you like bananas?
Please don't.
No.
It's a
Damn.
very fucking strong smell.
I'm the only one here that likes fucking bananas, apparently.
I don't hate bananas. I have to be in a certain kind of mood for a banana.
I love bananas.
They're a weird texture.
Yeah.
I told Kipp I was going to buy this game, and you know what?
What game?
It's a Final Fantasy game.
Oh, okay.
$13 right now. It's on
that's
sale,
nice.
70% off. No, what I was going to say is I'll buy this game, but I'll buy T, the Donkey Kong Island Adventures.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Bananas.
Bananas.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be.
And apparently in a very generous mood. I told Kipp and T, I don't think it was on the air last time.
No, it was not.
That
no.
if they go through this class, I'm willing to pay for them to get their motorcycle endorsement.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm so looking forward to that.
Same.
It's only like 2 towns up, so like an hour and a half away.
Oh god, Jesus.
Can't you do it here?
No.
So they had like the.
It's through a community college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
This way it's only $50 instead of $320.
That's
I
fair.
think is the price at like big name like motorcycle dealerships.
Yeah.
But
You don't want to spend $600 for
No,
us?
fuck you,
what
Kipp.
A dick.
I'll
Yeah,
spend
you guys-
$300 on my wife, not you.
All right.
I haven't won the lottery yet. I can't do that for you.
Fucked up, man. We've been friends how long, and you won't spend $300?
haha.
Yeah.
He's known you longer and he still chose me.
And how many erasers
I
have
would
you
hope
caught
so.
from me, huh, Kipp?
What?
So how many erasers have you caught from me?
Oh.
You always flinch every time I throw an eraser at you.
I think a lot of people would flinch if you threw an eraser at them.
Kipp doesn't remember this eraser. He blocked it out of his memory.
There's a fucking thick ass eraser that you
yeah.
had.
Yeah, it was the size of a brick.
Big mistake.
Yeah, it's
erasers.
one of those just like ones that
I'm glad he
should
remembers.
last you years, but people start drilling holes in the middle of them.
I didn't drill holes. Those were pencils.
I don't know if I believe
Got
it.
you there.
He started stabbing them with pencils.
No, I was in class with them too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That thing.
Let him spread his misinformation.
If you got hit with that, if you would have to flinch.
Excuse me.
I've never seen someone doodle so much in a class and still pass.
Wait.
I tried telling you the story. Brock, we were in the same math class,
Yeah. 6th grade Merriman. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and I didn't pay attention in that class.
His artistic skill flourished in that math class.
I was just the whole hour I didn't pay attention to whatever was going on. I was just doodling. The test
Is
came
this
around.
why you can't spell?
This was a math class. There's no spelling.
No,
we
I'm
didn't
just-
introduce letters yet.
Okay, tell me that you did not doodle during your English classes.
I don't remember if it did.
Exactly.
Doodling was a large portion of his middle school career.
Mine too.
And then I'd take the test. I'd doodle all over the test. I would forget to write my name on it, and I turn
Yeah,
it
you told
in.
me this.
Yeah, you used to draw like cartoon fries and burgers and shakes and shit.
I was hungry.
Yeah.
He's like, is it lunch yet? God.
I think that class was after lunch, which is the funny part.
He's like, I'm still,
still
hungry. God.
Oh my lord, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, that eraser was huge, and people would flinch if you threw it at them.
Me and Alan weren't in classes together a lot after that class.
I think I've only ever had like 2 classes with him.
Like even like 7th, 8th through high school. Like I feel like Merriman was like keep them apart.
I feel like a lot of my teachers had that same sentiment because I didn't have a lot of repeat. Kip, how many classes do we have together?
Not a lot.
I know we had a science class together,
We had a science and a math class. I think we had geometry together.
and then Brock and I had math.
Yeah.
T and I had
English in our sophomore year, and then we had econ in our senior year.
So for the most part,
So we had
Took
not even a full
econ
year.
your senior year.
I did too.
I skipped my entire junior year.
I took that my
dropped
freshman
out.
year.
I was told that my law class would cover my econ class.
I don't think he was
remember
told
when
that.
you took a law class.
I don't think he was told that. I think he was under a different understanding because he did not check with the person.
I did ask my counselor, and then the counselor changed.
All 4 years of high school, we had a different counselor every single year.
I
Wow,
had the
isn't
same
it?
one all 4 years.
Yeah, well,
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, no.
I don't know how you did, because mine changed every single year, and we would have had the same counselor.
She was the old blonde lady.
Yours was blonde?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be the like section
Van
of name.
something, I think.
Yeah, they do like a section of last names of like,
Yeah.
hey, it goes to A to
Yeah,
I,
but yours is
whatever.
S and mine is T.
Could end to SM or like SN. Like it could be.
Yeah, it was
Mid,
like a
yeah.
little, which is fucking weird.
I mean,
I don't remember.
She was.
but-
I mean, me and her met like twice in 4 years.
Same.
But like it was once in my freshman year, like once in my senior year.
Yeah.
But it was the same lady.
I don't honestly remember meeting them more than a handful of times.
I got in there on my senior year. They were like, "Look, you don't have a gym credit, but you have everything else you need. You played water polo and swimming for 4 years. You got a gym credit. All right, cool."
That's so nice.
And they were like, "Grand Valley's coming in like a week. Do you want to just apply on site?" And I was like, "Sure." And I went in on that day. And my mom had been pushing me to apply to colleges for so long. And I was like, it'll be fine. I went in Grand Valley. I sat down. And they were like, yeah, we'll take you, man. You look like a pretty good student. Didn't say a fucking word. And then I went home. I told my mom I got accepted into Grand Valley. And I don't think I've ever seen someone so, like, disappointed.
What?
Like, no, like just in the fact that, like, they kept telling me to do something. I didn't do it, and it still worked out. Like, I think it was just the genuine, like, this is not a good lesson for this kid.
Yeah, I think she's like, I want to
Yeah.
prove him
Yeah,
wrong.
she just tried to prove me wrong, and it just didn't work. But
Didn't you also drop out?
yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah. Proved her right.
Yeah, fuck that
hell
shit.
yeah.
I asked to take a year off, and they were like, "No, you got to go now." If I would have taken a year off, I probably would have a degree now.
I don't know. I was supposed to. I had a full ride, or not a full ride. I had 2 free years. The first 2 years free, and because of transportation, I couldn't go. But I never went back to get a degree.
I think from going to high school to college immediately is a silly fucking move. I think that's like you need to grow up, be an individual for a year, and understand exactly what your motives and your intentions are outside of the group of school that you've been around for your entire life.
I think that takes more than a year for some people.
It does, but like it should be at least a year.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's if you take off that year with the intention to find that out, I don't really believe that it takes longer than a year. But most people don't really understand what it means to take time to look for that with intention. Like most people don't understand what that means.
I think technically you're the guy that knows most about college lifestyle than
Yeah.
anyone else
Mm-hmm.
out of the 4 of us. I went to college, but I never lived in a dorm.
Yeah.
So
Fuck living in a dorm.
I don't think I could do it. I really don't think I could have lived in a dorm with a bunch of strangers.
I
I
hardly-
don't even like living with people.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, like
I
it's,
think it would depend on who the roommate would
like
be. for
Mitchell
me
wasn't
personally.
like I was lucky that I had Mitchell. Like that was super easy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you barely notice he's there.
Isn't he always there though? Because
Yeah.
he never went to classes.
But like you barely notice he's there. Like all you hear is the click of a keyboard.
yeah, mechanical keyboard.
Yeah.
Woo!
And 9 times out of 10, I'm playing games with him at the time. So it was
And
like,
all the other times you hear me on the other side. Yeah, they very much.
I still remember that Destiny 2 raid where we were all like about to slit each other's fucking throats. Like it was like 2 a.m. and we couldn't get the fucking matching the symbols right. We were like getting to a point where like me and Mitchell were looking at each other in the door. We were like, we are about to like this friendship's about to just get tarnished. Like we were saying shit to each other that I don't like. It wasn't like out of a joking thing. Like we were saying some passive aggressive shit. Like because we just couldn't get this fucking right.
Games
Fuck,
like
that
are
was
why there's no more LAN parties.
So yeah, that was so much fun though. It was also because we were mixed in with like Adam and John and shit like that. So it's like we weren't shitting on each other as hard like not with Mitchell, but like
There's
we
the other parties.
we said some mean shit too, but it wasn't directed at each other. It was directed at usually John. But that was a wild night. I think we did end up even beating it, and we were up to like 4:30. And we all were like, we're done.
No, I think we did beat it.
Did we?
Yeah, I think we did beat it.
It just
we
took
at least
so-
beat one Destiny raid once.
Yep. It was
And
the
never
Emperor
did it
Callus
again.
raid. Yeah.
Yep.
That was it.
I do remember that. That's a lot of white, gold, and purple.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great color scheme.
And the fountain one where like if you just touch the ground you fucking died. Like that one took us fucking hours.
Yeah.
Like it was sucked too because Mitchell was like telling us exactly what we needed to do too, and we just couldn't do it. We all sucked. We're so much better at games now.
Yeah. We're better at games now. I don't know. I think yesterday I was talking to him. Like it was after we finished recording. It was just man, I you don't play a game for a while, you just get rusty at it. And now even with League, I don't think I could. I can't play at the level I used to play at, which is very sad. But I said whether I like it or not, I'm deteriorating.
Yeah. League is one of those games for sure that like if you put it down for a week, you'll pick it up and just feel like you're reacting slower.
Yeah. It's like I was talking about how we're like shooter games, right? It's just if you don't do that, if you don't like keep up and like play like often, you're gonna lose that ability to shoot in reaction time, and it's just not good. And I don't play any like shooters that much anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
I don't either.
I tried getting back into like Valorant like once like a week ago, and I'm like, man, it's just not. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, when is this game gonna end right now?
Exactly.
Ugh.
Like the games that are just repetition and short matches are games that I'm struggling with lately. Except for League Arena, that's been really fun.
Oh yeah, we've been.
Yeah.
Dude, Blitzcrank is a problem. I love playing Blitzcrank in Arena. Usually what I'll do is there's an augment you can get that turns bonus health into bonus AD. So you can have like 10k health as Blitzcrank and have like 300 AD. And then you just go AP tank.
What the fuck?
So you have full ability power from an AP tank, all of the health, and then that health converting into AD. So now you're hybrid Blitzcrank. And then there's another ability you can get that just launches a random Blitzcrank hook every 10 seconds.
Oh my god.
So like I just walk around the map, just fucking hooks just flying out of my fucking character, and you hit them with your E after you hook them, and then alt, and it's like all the AD and AP damage combined. You just fucking melt them.
Oh yeah, I just have been playing Arena with Mitchell.
Yeah.
And oh my fucking god, he was like he had Rengar, but it was a slow start for him. So he was Rengar, I was Nautilus. He had a slow start. I was doing okay as Nautilus because I was just super fucking tanky.
Most games I win I'm at like 15 health. Like it's the scaling. You usually have to get a character where you lose like 5 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would win rounds. I would 1v2 them as Nautilus until he got up. Then he started one-shotting everyone. But the reason why we got second place in that arena match is because they had a Tryndamere.
Fuck yeah, dude. I found like there's some pretty
He
good
would,
ways
like-
to counter Tryndamere in that game mode that I've had. Like you just have to have one ranged and one tank.
Funny enough,
No, we were both melee.
Yeah, and that's the probably you're kind of fucked at that point.
Oh, yeah, he was like I think he had like 5 point something attacks. But I'm like, what the fuck?
And then probably maximum crit damage, and then
Yeah.
probably
Oh yeah. We died within seconds.
Yeah.
But he would also kill his partner within like less than a second. He would just jump on them with his ult.
Yeah.
I would ult his partner, the squishiest person with Nautilus ult, so it knocks him up. Then Mitchell would jump on him, erase that guy. But then if he can't erase the Tryndamere as fast,
Yeah.
he has Tryndamere has 5 seconds of you can't kill him.
Yeah.
5 seconds is a long
And with
time.
lifesteal and 5.7 attack speed, like he's got health bars as soon as he's auto attacking.
Oh yeah.
funny enough, I haven't seen a Tryndamere in the top 3 when I play Arena.
We
no.
we won one where I was Tryndamere.
No, I mean
Or we got second place.
in the past like couple Arena
Yeah.
matches I've played.
When it first came out, I noticed Tryndameres were winning, but yeah, I'm not noticing it a lot now.
Because I've been doing the bravery option.
Yeah.
And the last one I got was Ambessa, and she carried me pretty hard, honestly, without really thinking about it.
I got carried by Zareth, which was really weird.
That is strange.
Dude was a monster.
Immobile mage
Yeah.
who can't run around in a small match.
He immobile in a regular game maybe, but this Xerath was fucking moving. It was like move speed, and then you had like the flash cooldown where you have like 3 flashes and shit like that. Like
you
you
can't catch
could
him.
not catch him.
That's funny. I've been just getting like I have not picked all my time playing arena. Have not picked my champion of my own. I have been doing that bravery thing.
Zed fucking sucks in arena. Man.
Oh, you need your ruins for Zed.
I got him with a bravery pick, and I was like, I couldn't do a fucking thing.
He's based off of roots. Like that's. I think I had I got Kazakhs for one. I'm like, oh my fucking god, why Kazakhs? Because you can't isolate any of them because they're stacking on top of each other.
Unless you get Mordekaiser to die alone.
We got that so freaking late in the game where we were already like, if we lose one more, we're dead. So everyone was tanky. So our last fight that we had, I had to go get the Tarek in the fucking goddamn Mordekaiser ult. I'm like, all he did was stun me. Then you beat my ass. And I got out of the stun. Then he stunned me again. I'm like, what the fuck
I
is
pretty
this
much
shit?
Permaban Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser's
No,
not
but
that bad.
so there's like a little guest of honor, like champions, right? Where you can get the
Mortal.
Yeah, and that's what would happen, and that Tarek just beat my ass.
Yeah, I tried to do Alan's Tarek build, I just couldn't remember it perfectly.
It's like you don't even need to do it in like that, because if you just tank, you're.
I mean,
you're
you can't
fine.
kill him.
Yeah.
Like you can get the health cooldown, and then you can get all the health bonuses where they just are way more effective.
Mm-hmm.
And then he has like 20k fucking health and just sitting there fucking poo 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 poo. Yeah.
Then he has his all.
Then is a whole other fucking problem, which you can also get as an augment.
Oh really?
Yeah, where like after 15 seconds after the match starts, it just drops down. So like, I've had it where Tarek had that too. So now it was twice they were invulnerable for the entire match. So 30 seconds of invulnerability in the match, and you were just like, I quit. I'm done.
Oh. So Mitchell got the laser, right?
Yeah, that's good.
And I was Skarner.
I had the same fucking thing. I had a rando that got Skarner, and I was Xerath the laser, and holy shit.
Oh yeah,
man.
I just held him in the
Yeah,
laser.
hold him right in the center and just.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool augment. I like that one a lot.
Also, I hated that game too because we kept. There was like 2 or 3 veins, and that was annoying.
That's annoying.
And I couldn't. I would get close enough, and if I did hit them against the wall, they would be able to escape, and I can't catch up to them.
In like the first couple of matches, you shit on the vein, and then you kind of forget about her, and then you go against her like later on, and then she just melts you, and you're like, oh, okay, all right,
Yeah,
cool,
forgot
great.
Vayne
Yeah, I
is-
forgot that was here.
Yeah, vein is still vein. you know,
Yep.
but it's for annoying.
Ilaoi is pretty good in arena too.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, I've. It's just the fact that you can, if you have someone that can zone them out, Ilaoi can just kind of stand and just E in the center and just keep damaging them with the tentacles and force them with the circle towards the center, and then just ult in the center. Like it's like you pretty much force them to combat you with all your tentacles. It's kind of annoying when you play it right. I've been shit on in like the last round against an Ilaoi because the Ilaoi just you cannot get close to him.
Yeah, fucking arena has its ups and downs. And it fucking
I
kicks
like the game mode though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I seen at the store, right? Goldfish has the butter the Harry Potter butter thing or
The
something.
butterbeer?
Butterbeer.
Yeah, have you guys tried that?
No.
Why would we?
I don't know.
Are you a big Harry Potter fan?
No, I was just curious if you guys tried it or not.
Spelliarmus? Leviosa?
Leviosa.
I probably watched like 2 Harry Potter movies in my life.
You know, it's really. I actually have read all the books, watched all the movies. I wouldn't say I'm a Harry Potter fan though.
It's kind of mid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
No.
I've only
Oh.
watched the first 3.
Did you try the spicy sriracha or something?
I did.
It's weird.
The
Yeah,
spicy sriracha.
It's
They're
a
Doritos chips.
a golden sriracha chip.
Oh, golden. Okay, sorry.
Doritos flavors are getting so out of hand.
I think they're just running out of ideas.
They're definitely running out of ideas.
It wasn't. I wouldn't buy them again, to be honest.
I'd buy them again.
Yeah, was it all right?
I wouldn't go out of my way to keep it in house all the time, but
Yeah.
given the chance, yeah, I'd probably buy it again.
Did you try it, T?
No.
No.
No. I can't eat spicy things.
I don't think it was. It wasn't spicy at all.
It had a weird like sour.
It's like a tangy flavor. That's all I.
Okay, so I can't eat spicy. I can't eat acidic. I can't eat. What else can I not have?
Sour to an extent.
Sour to an extent. I can't have salmon. Probably most fish. Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it sucks.
It limits it quite a bit.
Quite a bit, especially because salmon is my favorite.
Just eat it.
I like not dying
You know.
and being able to swallow food. So
You're fine.
Kipp, if you like honey so much, why don't you harvest honey? He
Where'd
doesn't
you,
like honey, does he?
where'd you get that from?
I-
If you want to fuck
you're
bees so
allergic
bad,
to
why don't you
bees.
fuck a bee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did with my foot. Stepped on those bitches.
Kinky.
Yeah, dude.
With or without socks?
Now it was sandals. So no socks.
It was actually high heels.
Actually, high heeled.
Yeah, the
high-heeled
little-
sandals.
The little pointed thing. I was like, ha ha.
He's wearing stilettos. That's even more
oh
impressive.
god.
Yeah. Sorry, you guys have to find out here. Is that
Kipp's a femboy.
Are they red hot?
Oh god. Please no.
Please find Kipp at your next local femboy Hooters. I did hear Hooters is
They're
going
going
out of
bankrupt.
business. Yeah.
Oh why?
Why do you think?
The economy?
The
really,
social
really
climate.
garbage food. Their only
Allegedly.
attraction was that they're literally called titty bars.
Allegedly, they had good
Okay,
wings.
that's the point to go. Obviously, come on.
In this social climate,
Have you ever actually been to a Hooters?
No. But I would go.
if we had one nearby. We used to
Yeah.
have a Hooters.
Did we?
No, I'm sorry. It's a Shooters. It was a pool bar
Yep.
that had their staff dressed like Hooters employees.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, and they served
Never went.
Vietnamese food.
They had full there.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, I know where it was.
Yeah, it was in that
I
plaza.
know.
It was pretty funny. I think we went once and we sat on the restaurant side, not the pool bar side.
We went?
No, me and my parents.
I was like, I've never gone there.
I'm assuming because my family knows the owner. Your family knows the owner.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, every time I would go, he would talk to us.
There was, I'm sad it fell flat on its face really hard, really fast. We used to have a dim sum spot in town.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh.
It didn't work well. The
Why?
dim sum was mid,
Oh, that's probably why.
and it turned into a pool bar.
I don't understand why all we have here in our town is pool bars and bowling and movie theaters.
And a roller rink.
Yeah, but that's for children.
Fair enough.
It's all about ice skating now.
I
I
will
would
never go
rather
ice
not.
skating again in my entire life. You will have to kill me first.
There's a pond out there. You can go ice skating out now.
Yeah, you can go there. I went ice
Not even
skating.
frozen.
Anymore.
It was.
You missed the whole winter.
That's your opinion. You should try.
Yeah.
I went ice skating when I was like 14.
Throw a rock in there and it would do a fucking splash.
You and the rock don't have the same density. You should you got to test it with a human foot.
If there's a splash with a rock, imagine me.
I can't imagine that. I have to see it in person.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Coward.
Have you guys gone ice skating?
How about you go first? Yeah, I've gone ice skating. I love ice skating.
What?
Yeah. You guys don't know that?
No.
Oh, ice skating's great.
I'm pretty sure Kipp's a fanboy.
He might be. You know what?
Do you wear the little skirts too?
He kind of looks like the
No.
Yuri on Ice guy, doesn't he?
Oh, don't say that.
What the fuck, dude? So, were you gonna say that about hockey players too, or something? God.
No, those are like,
Well, you didn't say hockey. You said ice skating.
yeah.
Okay, but I just don't play ice skating.
You know, actually, speaking about
Well,
hockey,
you don't play
Play
ice
ice
skating.
skating.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Have you guys
Maybe
ever-
he's not.
have you guys ever been to a hockey game?
Yeah.
I want to go to
Would you
more.
guys go to a hockey game?
No.
Probably not.
Okay. I've never
That's
been.
fine.
I don't have any interest in the
It's-
sport. That's probably the reason why.
You don't go for the penalty box?
Hockey fans are different.
Different how?
They're rowdy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are Rowdy sober, rowdy drunks,
Drunks.
rowdy party
Rowdy.
animals. Just like rowdy in general.
Rowdy in general. They're like, I mean, most people are there for a fight.
Okay.
They want to see people get their ass kicked on the ice, and I'm just I'm not a public space guy, but hockey is a special. I mean, I don't like sports. Football sucks. They all suck.
I think the only one who actually likes sports is Kipp.
Yeah, probably.
I have been to a baseball game. I've been to a
Fuck
hockey
baseball.
game.
I will never go to a baseball game
I would never
again.
go to a
been to a
baseball game
baseball
again.
game.
Favorite pastime, my ass, because
Yeah.
you're there for 9 fucking hours.
Yeah, God no. I will never go to a baseball game again. I want to go to a basketball game.
Basketball's a little entertaining, but they're always so small. Like the
Honestly?
stadium seats are just like benches and shits.
I feel like, because I've been to a basketball game, not a like professional basketball
High
game,
school basketball.
just like high school basketball, because I was in the band that would play. But
Well, yeah,
I thought that was fun.
I would like to go to a professional one.
That sounds cool.
It would be so fun. But the sad part is, like, you know, I was like, I just don't have money for it. Well, I have money for some things now, but I don't want to spend it on a basketball game.
Who would you even go with?
Oh, my grandfather.
You like basketball, I'm guessing?
Oh, he likes all sports. He, like, if you want to talk sports, he's the guy to go to.
Is that what he niched into during retirement? Sports? Is he retired?
He's disabled, so I guess technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically, sure. Sure, you could say
But
he's
yeah, like he's like the sports guy you want to, if you want to know more about sports, he's the guy you would want to talk to. He's the guy I talk to about sports just in general. I could talk to him like hours just about, and just listening to him talk about sports as well. It's just, he's really knowledgeable, and it's just you just learn something new every time. So I think him and I, we watched the Olympics together.
Mm-hmm.
We watched just the basketball Olympics together, because then I left after, because that's the only thing I really cared about the Olympics was just the basketball.
Mm-hmm.
And oh boy, that was a fun fucking time. Seeing the fucking, I think the closest game was the USA versus Serbia. I thought they were gonna lose, but fucking, they pulled out at the end. That's why I could watch. I would go to a basketball game, professional basketball game. I don't care how like crowded the seats are. I would just go just to see.
It's like, it's fine. I'm squeezing in those bleachers.
I'm not a big guy either, so it's not too bad too.
We already established that you look like the main character from Yuri on Ice.
I feel like it's just you. You called me that, and Brock just called me a femboy the last like 10 minutes. So
That math's starting to add up.
So we're all in agreement.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Anyways,
He can
on
be
that
whatever he wants.
on that agreement note, we'll end there.
Yeah,
'Cause,
all right.
Yeah, we'll end on Kipp being a femboy.
Okay, no.
Okay.
No.
No. You don't need to say anything else.
I
We're
got
ending
the
here.
power of
No, we're
editing
good.
here. You
No.
better shut your damn trap, Brock.
He's gonna keep it in.
God.
Yeah, it's too much work
Fuck.
to cut it out.
God.
It's gonna sound
All
so
right.
natural. You know it.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. We won't see Brock next time. He's not coming back.